You claim to be the toughest of us all, Snake, but you have done little to prove it.
Okay, here's a look at Transformers Legacy United Silverbolt. So here's just a quick look at the figure in a nice pose that stands pretty well. So that's a big plus there. Silverbolt, by the way, is my favorite Beast Wars character. So first, let's take a quick look at the box with the nice artwork there of Silverbolt. Back of the box, you get your product images that transforms into a half wolf, half eagle. Side of the box, you get nice artwork there of Silverbolt. And the other side, you get some artwork there of some other figures in the line. And top of the box, Transformers Legacy United, bottom, words and stuff. So that's a look at the box. And here is a closer look at Silverbolt. Look at this. This is a really nicely sculpted figure. And I knew before I got this that this is one of the reasons why I was so tempted to get the Takata Beast Wars Versus, because this figure would fit in really nice with that set. But anyways, you could see this is what he looks like. And of course, just real quick, let's just take a look at the instructions. That's not in a booklet style, so you have to open it all up like this, and you could see what it comes with. He comes with these sword wings kind of thing that just tabs into his wing there. Transformation, yeah, it's pretty fun and easy, intuitive, what you would expect with the mainline retail, because this is not a masterpiece or a legend scale figure, but yeah, it's still really nice. So first, let's just go over some of the articulation. So you could see this is on a ball joint, so it can go up, down, all around. Head joint also on a ball joint, but it's a little close to the chest, so you get kind of limited movement. But I think you still get good articulation. And by the way, I really like that head sculpt. It's nicely painted too. You do get bicep swivel, you do get elbow joint. I think you get double jointed elbow, but then it starts bringing out the animal arm, part of the transformation there. You do get fist rotation, holding that sword. You do get bicep swivel and no ab crunch, but you do get thighs that go up, down, out to the side, thigh rotation, and these nice joints here at the knee. Well, what I was trying to say was this is a really easy way to not include ratchets. You just simply put a little nub there. It is causing the plastic to kind of bend real quick to pop over that nub like a speed bump. But this is the easiest, cheapest way to create these nice locking ratchets. So I just wanted to point that out. And then you do get ankle rocker, and you do get a toe tilt down. Not really a toe tilt up. And this is a really, really nice figure. So that's look at the figure. Oh, I forgot. And the wings. This is really cool. This is the thing that I like the most. You could see his wings are down compared to the original toy. Yeah, and you could see what it looks like. There's a little proportions that are off, particularly in the beast mode, but that's mainly due to the way it was transformed. But anyways, here's a look at that. And compared to the original, well, I don't have the original Hasbro one anymore because I sold that, because I actually have a mint and sealed box. And this just brings back memories, because I remember getting 2 of these at the old KB toy store at the mall. And that one, they gave you a VHS of the episode. So this was really cool. But here you could see what the original Silverbolt looks like. in a mint and sealed box. It comes with these. Oh, one of the cool things is that this one has spring-loaded wings for these wing swords. This one doesn't. Newer stuff, they don't. Because that's a good way to save on costs, you know, instead of more materials for springs and stuff that shoot, which is really nice. But I point that out because, you know, X-Transbots probably should maybe stay away from that. It's nice, but it's just more stuff that you don't really need. Ends up costing more. But anyways, so here you could just see what this looks like. This is kind of cool. And then the instructions and the bio. I regret not, before I threw away all my original Beast Wars, I regret not cutting these out because now I lost these. But I got that cool booklet. If you saw one of my Beast Wars videos. Yeah, so I have all of these still. So, but anyways, that's the Hasbro version. But I actually did get the Takata metal version, so now we can get a comparison. And the first thing, you could see exactly what I was talking about, that this always bothered me that the wings did not come down. But I will tell you that I was surprised. I went to the BotCon, I think in 2000 or 2001, where I actually won the costume contest. That someone customized this, and so that the wings would come down like this. But anyways, here's just a look at the Takata version, which is a lighter color. And also this, for an old figure, this one was nicely sculpted and painted. But again, this is Takata, so what do you expect? And like I was telling you, this is spring loaded, so you have a little spring here. You push that in, fires, so that's really cool. An old gimmick here that ends up actually costing more. So again, that's something I think X-Transbots needs to stop doing. Stop trying to do so much and focus on a better figure. But anyways, I just thought I'd show a comparison with that. And before transforming him, I thought I'd do another comparison with some of the other War for Cybertron Kingdom. And, you know, this, like I already said, is the reason why I'm tempted to get the Takata Beast Wars Versus. Because this is so not accurate. I mean, those ball joints there should be red. But here, let's see if we can get them all lined up. You can see what he looks like next to Optimus Prime. And let's bring out Dinobot so you can get a comparison here of the scale and proportion. This was actually the first one that I should have brought out. I painted her arms here. This is the Beast Wars version, would probably go really nice with this set. But I can't get that, because if I get that, then I'm going to have to get all of them, which is what I don't want to do. So this figure, because it's so nice, it's making me think about that again. But anyways, let's move her aside before she became a Maximal and bring out maybe Rat Trap next to Dinobot here. Let's bring out Cheetor. And you could see these guys, they scale really nice together. And I'm going to do this first. This is the Takata Generations version, which has the nicer brown color compared to the Hasbro gray color. And if you saw one of my earlier Beast Wars episode, you know, I pointed out that I wanted to keep this instead of buying the Kingdom. And this is where I made the mistake, and I'm sharing it with you so you don't listen to what other people say. Someone commented saying that I was dumb. I should just, since I have these, I should just buy the Kingdom. So I did, and I really regret it. Because look at, I mean, it's just so off, the gray color. And that, you know, I already knew just from the inaccuracies, like the red here, this gray color. I knew they were going to repaint it. Sure enough, I was right. So my point to all of that, listen to your gut. Don't be influenced by what other people say. And then let's bring out Tiger Track or Tigertron and Air Razor, and you could see these guys, they scale really, really nice. Now the only downside to this for me is that Silverbolt is actually, I think, season 3. So then this is now setting me up to get the other season 3 figures, because all I really want is just to have the first 2 seasons of the Beast Wars character. But like I said, this is my favorite character, so I had to get it, and I'm really happy. Oh, and like I said, the other good reminder for me too is I'm not getting the Takata Beast Wars versus set, because I said if I want to get a really more tune accurate version, I might as well stick with the Masterpiece, which is probably going to take a while. And there is a Masterpiece, third party is making a Masterpiece version of this Silverbolt, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then that's setting me up for the same problem. I mean, am I, gonna have to hunt down the season 3, season 4, like Transmetal figures? But anyways, I'm just rambling on and just sharing just, where I'm coming from with all this. But with that said, you could see these guys, they look really, really great together, right? I mean, the scale and the proportion, but for some reason, these guys, they don't stand very well. Yeah. So anyways, so with all that said, let's get these guys out here. Now we can go ahead and transform Silverbolt into alt mode and take a look at that. Okay, so now here's a look at Silverbolt in his beast mode, and you could see it's a really nice looking Silverbolt here. Proportions are a little bit off here. It looks like his eagle tail is sitting on his back instead of back here as a tail, the way it should be. But, that's just, the way they designed it. They designed this one a little bit differently than the original. But in terms of articulation, you do get these nice double jointed wings. So you could get really large wings here flying. Really cool. Or you can have his wings down here like he had a few times in the episodes, covering his shoulders. Arms, they do articulate just like a regular animal. They go forward, back. They bend at the knee. They also rotate here. You do get foot articulation, and also a little bit with the legs. Because it's on a swivel here, yet they can toes can kind of tilt out. You can kind of lift his leg out like so, bend his knees and stuff. So yeah, this is a good amount of articulation. So now let's compare this with the original, and here's the Takata version. And this is what I was telling you with the tail. The proportions are much better here. You could see I like the way this is proportioned better. Has a tail. This one has some good amount of articulation, but not as much as the newer versions with the rotation of the arms and stuff. But just thought I'd show you that. And oh, I did forget one other articulation. He does have a mouth that opens with a gray tongue, not a red tongue. So yeah, that's a look at Silverbolt in alt mode. Really, really nice figure. And just because, just to kind of replicate that scene, here he is with Black Arachnia, and they're riding off into the sunset together. So yeah, this is really cool. This is really my favorite figure. So I'm just going to end it here and just say that this is really a great figure. And, you know, because this is my favorite Beast Wars character, I am a little biased, but I'm trying to be objective in telling you, yeah, there's a lot of really great things about this figure. The great amount of sculpt and paint and articulation, even pointing out that this part's a little off, but, you know, I understand that its transformation is designed differently. So that's why the tail is so small back there. But yeah, this is a great figure. And again, I don't give recommendations because if you want it, you'll get it. If you don't, you won't. But I'll just tell you, this is a great figure. And I'm going to give this a rating of 9 out of 10. I think this is really a great figure.
And you can prepare to be blown away if you don't leave.
Black Arachnia, I want you to return with me to the Maximals.
Get a clue, you canine cretin! I'm a Predacon! I'm evil! I'll shoot you!
No. My heart tells me that you will not.
Oh, yeah?
You shot me!
Okay, to transform Silverbolt into beast mode, first let's lift up his hip skirt. There's a little crescent shape there that goes around the little hinge here. And there is a tab that goes into the slot. So just tab it in like so. And then down here on his legs, you want to rotate them around 180. And then come to the back here, lift up his tail, bring these wings together. His head here, push it forward. So now we could bring out his wolf head, bring it out all the way like so. And then back to the front, I want to bring down his arms here that go into his chest on both sides. And then the sides of his chest, you want to lift them up like so. And then we can fold his head down all the way and take this whole head and wing piece, rotate it around 180 like so. And then his arms here, let's bring them out now all the way. And they will tab in together right there together and give it a good squeeze. And then we can fix his arms here that form his back legs like so. And then his arms, you want to lift them up. It's on a double hinge, so it's going to also bring down the wolf legs. Do it on both sides. Let's lift his arm up, which brings down this leg. Bring it down all the way like so. And then here, his upper arms. Now we can bring them down like so. And you can see we need to adjust it. So you just adjust it at an angle and adjust his feet. Do the same on the other side. And just letting you know, there is a tab here, a square tab. You are technically official transformation. Tab it in like so. And then now we can close this all up. Just bring this down. Bring down this piece. There's a little shape there that goes in to the little shape on the bottom. And then we can bring down his wings and adjust it however you want. If you want him like flying, you can have that out like so, or you can bring down, fold his wings in and bring down his wings like he appeared several times in the cartoon. And if you want, you can also bring down his mouth for articulation if you want. But with that said, one last thing I'll tell you, articulation's limited here, so probably just good to untab that and then adjust this however you want so it looks a little bit more interesting. And now we have Silverbolt in his beast mode. Okay, to transform the original Silverbolt into beast mode, first, as always, remove the accessories and then attach it in here to the spring-loaded gimmick. And then we can open up his chest, bring it down so we can fold in his head, fold that chest back up, and then we can fold up his arms here, which bring down his animal leg on both sides. Or actually, let's push up the animal leg to help push the arm up. Once we do, come into the back here and lift up his tail and lift up this bottom part. Yeah, it's a little tight there. And these now do open up and rotate to the back on a double hinge on both sides. And they do tab in together here with a little hole on his butt. And you just have to get these two to line up and tab in together like so. It's an older figure, so it's a little tight. And then now here we can lift up his hip skirt. You can untab these two, lift up this head skirt all the way, which brings up the animal head. And then these two pieces on the double hinge come up. And yeah, this is cool. I like how the legs of the robot form the front legs of the arms here. So this is, yeah, for an old figure, this is actually really nice. But anyways, that's how you transform the original Beast Wars Silverbolt into his beast mode.